It does not go closed on the top. We'll close it later. And I'm going to go over the fat pad of the foot. So it's actually a little bit higher up than you would put for the closed basket weave. And when I lay it down, I really just want to splay the foot, and I can apply it like this. So it's got a little bit of opening, and it goes right across the fat pad at the ball of the foot here. That's going to be the base from which all the strips are applied to. The next strips are all by half strips. So again, it's a tape saver. What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure 3 strips that come around the foot, and they go from base to base, like that. So I want them about this long in my measuring. Now, make sure that the athlete's foot is clean and dry before you apply it. So if they walk around on the floor and there's debris, just make sure, because the tape won't stick otherwise. So to apply this, I always apply the medial side last, because I want this to come right up, and I want to manipulate that met head, or the metatarsal head. So I apply my lateral strip first, and it comes down quite low. And then when I get up to here, this is the important part. I'm going to press up the arch here, so just relax your foot for me, thanks. And I'm going to press up through the middle with my thumb and down on the metatarsal head, just relax it for me. And I'm going to apply that strip like that. So essentially what I'm creating is a space between the toe here. You'll see that a space will eventually form, because I'm actually forming this part of the arch when I apply it. So then I do the same thing with the next strip, and if he has a slight arch in his foot, this is not an effective tape job. He probably won't have plantar fascia pain, and it'll be kind of high up. So it's hard. It's really easy to apply to someone who has a flat foot, in other words. So the next strip comes this way, push up with my thumb, down on the metatarsal head, and I'm slightly moving proximally. So I start distal, move proximally. And then the third strip goes a little bit higher. And if you're pre-riffed, you'll know they'll all be the same. Comes up this way, press up, down here, and apply that to the metatarsal head. So it's actually the metatarsal head that's dictating the shape of that. And what I'm trying to do is just bring it around like that. All right, so now I can go back up over top of those strips with my base strip. And I don't want to go over the toes. I want to just make sure that I'm leaving it open on top. Okay, so I splay the foot when I lay this down. And then I'm going to make my strips come all the way back to there. So it's kind of like wearing a little slipper by the time you finish. Leaving these ones open as well. Overlap by half. And I come back sort of as far as I can. Now, for the last part, to close it up, I'm going to ask, in this case, Andrew to stand up on the table. So you ask your athlete to get up for weight bearing to do the last part. And on the last part of the tape job, you can actually manipulate the tape by lifting up. So you keep your foot flat, and I'll force it up. And I'm now applying basically the roof of the tape job. And I lift it when I lay it down. I lift it up and lay it down. I'll lift it up. See, I'm lifting with the tape, and I'm laying it down. And I lift it up, like that, lay it down. So you can put about 4, you usually get about 4 on the roof. Get nice and smooth. Now, if you have an arch, it feels funny. If you don't have an arch, it feels really comfortable. And if you have a super high arch, it'll just feel weird. It'll just be uncomfortable. But it creates an arch under this area. And that's the low dye. Okay, so just sit down again for us.